If you thought of that, and yes, how do you
Nope.
do it? What do you?
So
What do you do?
it's crazy. And I think I told you this, or maybe I told my husband. I get y'all mixed up. I was amazed going through. I told y'all about 11 journals. So they're all over the house. And as I flip through them, the same themes continue popping. They just continually pop up. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, okay, I wrote this on this one. I wrote this in this one. I wrote this in this one. So I feel like that's just like, okay, it's yelling and screaming at you what you're supposed to be doing. Okay. But sometimes I'm not in that space to sit down and create. So I definitely do that whole jotting stuff down. Sometimes, I'm a morning person. Sometimes when God shakes me awake at 3 a.m., I'll reach over and get my phone because I don't feel like getting up yet. So I'll reach over and get my phone. Like if something came to me in a thought while I'm asleep, I'm typing it in notes real fast because I found that when I try to wait until the morning, like, oh yeah, I remember that. I don't ever remember it. Yeah. So I know a lot of people keep a little notepad next to their bed or on their nightstand or things like that.
Right.
I don't have a nightstand on my side, so I can't do that. So my phone sleeps with me. So I just reach over and, jot it down. But I mean, sometimes you're not in that place. So if you are actually taking notes, about what ideas come across your mind or just jotting it down, girl, these journals so raggedy. Some of them just look like scribble scrabble.
You're so funny. I think as my memory leaves me, I will probably have to rely more on journals, but I do remember everything I think about. No, I'm just kidding. I will.
Your long term is off the chain.
Like, I have a really good, it'll come back, I'll think of it and then it'll come back another time. It won't be immediate, but a lot of times I will use Post-its and I'll write down single words that trigger thoughts. And that's how
I can't do a single word. And I love the fact that it's two totally different things because I'm super, I'll write out a whole sentence.
The details. No. Yeah, and I won't. I even will I'm a list maker, so I'll do bullet points.
I hate
There's
lists.
not a whole bunch of words. I'm not wordy
Ew.
word. I'm not wordy word.
I don't like them.
And I won't draw a picture because I can't do that, but I definitely will just do cues. And I'll be okay, that's what that means, or that's what, I use a lot of, even on my computer, I use the Post-it app on there.
I see that, and I'm like, what are these random words?
Yeah.
Because I'm the person who'll say, why did I write resilient? What was I talking about?
So you don't use the triggers. I guess I call them triggers, the words that I'm oh yeah, that brings me back to the place where I was.
And that's good because that's one strategy for people who aren't wordy like me. Yeah, I'm trying to get a hold of my wordiness.
And I do write things down too. I just like to use the same one. I don't like to bounce around to different ones, and so if I don't have that one with me, I get frustrated. I get mad. So I'm okay, let me just switch to this.
Me being the creative that I am.
You keep them with you?
Nope, it doesn't matter where I write it. I just write it where I can, and then when God brings me back to it, I just love it. It's almost like a little nice surprise. You already thought of that. Look at what you already have. So
do you put it? Where do you do? Okay, so you write it down random place. Then what do you do with it? You put it into the book when you get home, or no?
I mean, when I say random place, I have one or two on me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I have misled you. I have misled you.
Not in your main one, in your secondary or tertiary.
Right. It might be
notebook that you have with you.
I keep a notebook with me, and I freak all the way out if I don't have one. I'm like, oh no. I don't have any journals with me today. It's so.
Oh, that's so interesting.
It is so weird. You can call it what it is.
I may open up my notes on my phone.
You know what? And I don't like typing. I like the act of writing. Yeah. I feel like I'm more connected to it.
It is. It's more powerful.
Write it down. Mm-hmm.
It is. I agree.
So typing into my notes, that's not my first choice. Mm-hmm. But if it's one of those, I ain't ready to wake up for real yet. So I'm going to roll over. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So different people have different processes. Y'all know.
I definitely recommend
I'm a journaler.
Have your notes, collect them, but also bringing them, figuring out, praying over them, figuring out what they mean for you, and also bouncing it off of your tribe. And that's just the people who are they don't even have to be the same kind of creative.
Nope.
It's just a group. It's a pod of people, a tribe. Look, I'm coming with all these names. I can't wait to name some real groups that we make, but like pod, tribe, think tank, just a group of people who are ready to do some things. And that's like, really, that's all it takes. If you're ready to make moves,
your negative cousin that always y'all sometimes, and I hate to say it, Lord, when you're choosing your tribe, sometimes that's not your family tribe, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean, because some people everybody ain't gonna understand your vision,
right?
And everybody's not gonna see where you're going with it. So definitely pray about who is going to be in that immediate circle. You know these people. You know the people in your life. Don't choose people who aren't going to encourage you. And I'm gonna be honest.
Like, I feel like as teachers, we're forced to collab with all kinds of people, and you know who you vibe with and who you don't. Like, you're forced to, because you're all a part. You teach the same subject, so it's like, okay, now get together and do this. But then it's like, oh, they're coming. Like, we're not going to get anything done with them in the room.
Yep.
Let's just go over here and let's get that person is probably a part of your tribe. And the one that you're trying to sneak off with and playing with, so nobody else can be around to stop you. That's someone who,
okay, whatever.
Yeah, she is. And so is Brittany.
But
she left us. But we used to get some serious stuff done. If anyone else walked in, we would be like,
here they go.
Because it would stop. It would stop. And that is not a good flow.
They would stop the spirit.
So what were you going to say about
Yes. Some people, I had some, I don't know. It was said to me when I said I was going to write a book, dang, what you going to do when you retire if you're writing a book now? And I'm like, oh, I've never known that was associated with a certain age. So be careful who you're sharing your stuff with, because y'all, it's some dream killers now.
Oh my.
And so
that's rough.
Be careful, because we are talking about getting, your circle together, your strong circle together. But try the spirit by the spirit.
Yeah, and let us know if you guys want some tips or you want,
bounce some ideas off of us.
Right, we definitely are willing, and I love cheering people on and giving real good feedback about stuff. And it ain't always great. I know my name is Sunshine, but Keisha knows it's not always the best feedback. It's just, it's the feeling behind it.
I try not to slap her, y'all. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. She gives you a different perspective. So you have to have somebody that's not always going to agree with you too.
Right. Yeah. That has,
because you're not going to grow if they're always saying, yeah, that's good. Yeah, do that.
Me too.
Yeah. Do all that. Do that again.
Yeah,
not why. You're not telling them why. You're not telling them how. It's
not helpful.
Right.
Oh my gosh. That was a really good, spotlight.
I liked it a lot.
Number 31.
31.
So we will actually be back. Our next episode will be live from Houston. I can't wait.
Excited.
I cannot wait. Like I said, if y'all are in Houston, check us out. We will be at El Big Bad.
El Big Bad Wolf. Sorry. I always put the wolf at the end. That's how I remember it.
El Big Bad on Monday evening from 5 to 7. So if you want to come out there and check us out, you need to check our Eventbrite, though, because I don't know if everybody will get in. They need to sign up at some point.
Right.
So join our Facebook group and go ahead and go on Eventbrite and register, and we hope to see you there.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks for listening to Sweet Tea and Sunshine. If you want to get in touch with us, make sure you follow us on Instagram at Teashines, TeaShines. And if you have questions or comments or want to contribute, you can email us at theteashine@gmail.com. TheTeashine@gmail.com. Thanks so much for joining us. I can't wait till next time. Bye.